What's up, legends? Today we are diving deep into the darkest chapter yet of the Andrew Garfield Spider Man saga, a psychological, emotional, and brutal confrontation between your friendly neighborhood Spider Man and the clone prince of chaos himself, the Joker. This is not a crossover for fun, this is war, pain, tragedy, and the battle for Peter Parker's very soul. After Gwen's silence, we open in autumn months after The Amazing Spider Man 2. New York is cold, quieter. Spider Man still swings, but he's a ghost. Peter's eyes are empty, no jokes anymore, no love. He's living with guilt. Gwen is gone, and he believes he failed her. He rarely goes home. Aunt May is worried, but Peter keeps pushing her away. His only outlet is crime fighting, but even that feels hollow. Enter Felicia Hardy. Remember her from part 2? Harry Osborn's assistant. Felicia's running Oscorp now that Harry's in prison. She's sharp, calculating, and unapologetic. Felicia becomes a dark mirror to Gwen. She's confident, guarded, and not afraid to get her hands dirty. She begins to challenge Peter emotionally when he crosses her path. But something new is brewing in the city. People begin to die in brutal theatrical ways. The media is in a frenzy. The only clue at every scene, the word laugh. The Joker arrives, figure calling himself the Joker hijacks. Times Square screens, his face white, his smile carved and permanent, his voice cracked like a dark ghost in a haunted house. He tells the city,
You wear masks to protect yourselves. I wear mine to show you who I am. And I will prove your hero is just as broken as me.
Peter and Felicia. The confrontation, Peter finally corners Felicia after connecting the dots. Oscorp's secret experiments, Joker's true identity, her involvement. Maybe it happens in a rain-soaked LA or inside a dark Oscorp lab. Glowing screens flickering around them. Peter broken and furious demands answers. You knew all this time. You know what they did to him. Felicia doesn't deny it, but she doesn't break either. Her voice is low, tired. I tried to stop it, but Oscorp not runs deeper than you know. Sometimes the only way out is to play along. Now, the bond between them deepens, but is messy. Peter sees someone who understands loss. Felicia sees someone who hasn't given up yet. Their relationship is not a fairy tale, but it's raw. Late night talks on rooftops, desperate kisses between battles, arguments that almost turn violent. They care for each other. Felicia offers him something Gwen never did, to embrace his darker side. She said, You don't always have to be hero, Peter. Not for them or anyone. Now Joker, watching from the shadows, become obsessed. He said by himself, Oh,
I don't want to just kill Spider Man. That's too easy. I want to rebuild him in my image. I want to teach him to laugh.
Joker kidnaps Aunt May and forces Spider-Man into a sadistic game in New York, each location revealing secrets from Peter's past, mocking his failures. At every stop, he is forced to choose who lives and who dies. And all of it live streamed. Can you imagine? Live stream. And one moment, Peter has to choose saving a train full of children or Felicia, who's been captured and rigged to explore. Peter chooses the train. Felicia escapes on her own barely, but something cracks between them. Later, In a final confrontation, Joker reveals the ultimate bombshell. He says,
You think I'm your opposite? I'm your reflection. We both lost the one of who we loved, but I let go. I laughed. And you put on the mask and pretended to be good.
Peter snaps. In a dark alley, he beats Joker to a pulp, blood flying, bones cracking. He is about to kill him, but Felicia appears. She says, Peter, don't. If you do this, he wins. Tears fall. Peter drops the pipe. Joker laughs through the broken teeth and says,
It's my boy.
Broken but alive Joker is taken to Ravencroft, still laughing, still whispering Peter's name. Peter visits Gwen grave again, but this time Felicia is with him. He says, I don't think the pain ever ends, but maybe it teaches us who we really are. He walks away, not smiling, but no long shattered. A security guard hears a noise in Joker's cell. And there it is, the Amazing Spider-Man 3. Joker's game, a story of trauma, mind games, twisted romance, and the razor-thin line between sanity and madness. With Felicia Hardy stepping in as a complex new lover interest and Joker as Spider-Man's darkest psychological opponent, this film explores what it truly means to be a hero after everything has been lost. Would you have wanted to see this in theaters? Would Joker work in the Spider-Man universe for real? Let me know in the comments. Drop a like in this wrecked your brain and make sure to subscribe for more multiverse movie breakdowns. Until next time, keep your marks tight and your heart guarded.